say hi. You have fans.
Oh, it's Calvin. He goes to my school. Hi, and I don't. Oh, and Zaya. Yeah.
Wow, you hear that, Zaya? You didn't. They weren't.
And
Carter wasn't too happy to hear
you. No, I'm very happy to see them.
Anyway,
so I was going to talk about this earlier. And we have another space animal. There was a long while ago where I was trying to figure out why all the space animals have these really powerful moves with their kicks. Yep. And it's always been like that. And apparently, like, the whole theory behind this is that because, like, the gear on their boots is so heavy, it's why they're so powerful.
Sure.
And that's the most sure thing I've ever heard about this game.
And sure as hell to prove your point, we're going to see the first stock taken with an up air.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? Falco has that shine, too. Especially when Zeldas are throwing out Phantom. You have to try and, like, bait it out. Or not necessarily, but could be that Phantom essentially comes like useless in this matchup because you always know it's going to be sent out here. Blast, though, playing very, very well so far. There's the down air. Can't find the back air. Is now Aloe going to go for the displace, but once again, it just takes a second to get that out.
So this is just a question.
Sure.
Because I can't sit here and say I fully understand Zelda. When she's charging the Phantom,
yes.
And the Phantom's just charging behind her, if Falco shines it, what happens? It doesn't get like reflected or anything?
If it's behind Zelda and you hit Zelda with the shine, the Phantom breaks, no matter what.
Okay,
that's why a lot of people will throw their single hit lasers or throw like a banana, throw their projectile.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, it's gone. But this is kind of like textbook Zelda Falco matchup. You can get some of those like cheap hits like off of hitting the shield. And once again, Falco is a spacey off the stage, so it's not exactly like where you want to be. But Falco in the neutral is so hard once he gets that first up tilt.
I think one of the issues that Aloe is doing is I think he's relying too much on Zelda's projectiles. Sure. I feel like that Zelda, against Falco specifically, if you have an out of shield option, you generally want to play like very horizontal against Falco. Sure. You want him to hit your shield. You want to fish for those lightning kicks because you're not going to be hitting him with Phantom anytime soon. You want to frustrate him. You want to sit in that mid-range and make him annoyed at the fact that he's whiffing his aerials because he's a slow character on the ground. Or up tilt is what I meant, not aerials.
There's the elevator attempt. So, I was explaining this a little bit earlier. While yes, when you up B from the stage up into the air, I called that the Ferrare's elevator because you're going up.
Right.
There's actually weak hitboxes on that. So just like a lot of Zelda's projectiles, they actually have weak spots. Same thing with Din's Fire, same thing with Ferrare's Wind. You want to try and hit that really just like in the center. You really want to be right up against your opponent when you do that, because if you're not, they can actually get out. So game one going on over to Blast. It's definitely not impossible, but Blast definitely playing very well. See, there's that first laser, but Aloe had avoided it, but still, this is that advantage, that neutral that's so hard for Zelda to make it back.
I really like that displacement, though, because I think the smart thing about that decision is that when you have that displacement out, the Phantom blocked it.
Correct.
Blocked that laser, which is really good if you're able to get that. However, it doesn't seem like, consistency is an issue. It seems like you're not always able to get that. Even, like, with other characters that have projectiles, it seems like they have way more consistent options for being able to throw their projectile at Falco and have some sort of strategy with it. But it seems with Zelda, it's just very gimmicky and kind of hard.
Hey, Aloe unfortunately going to Pineapple, feeling it too.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Zelda's still so bad. I'm so tired of everyone being like, but she's actually really good. I'm like, no, please.
I do think that she is a little bit slept on by the people who don't understand her.
Well,
but when I say that, I still think she's like bottom 15.
The thing is about Zelda and any matchup in this game, if you are just playing like a weak hit, there we go. All right, Aloe, bringing it back. If you don't know any matchup in this game and you just like pretend that you do or you play ignorant, like you're going to lose anything, right? There's too many weirdo characters in this game. Zelda, Duck Hunt Dog, Wii Fit Trainer, like all these characters that kind of make their own agenda on stage for you to be like, oh, okay, like I totally feel in control. Blast, though, unfortunately going to lose a very early stock. Wow. Will be able to fight his way back to bringing it one stock to one. I don't know. This is looking very hard, Key.
Yeah, this really is. I think that you bring up a nice point about not understanding the matchup and being able to get steamrolled by it. But it seems like Blast has a very good understanding of how he has to fight a character like this. And I'm loving the pressure that's coming out from him. But we're seeing Aloe putting him in the corner now. Aloe on the attack, but Blast gets the up tilt.
Perfect.
And that's going to do it with the back air, and that's it.
Yeah, that's looking a little bit rough for
And now
Aloe.
shaking.